I was like,
Now we're live. Look at
Now, see,
this.
it says the stream is, I believe it too. It says the
Hey,
stream is
look,
live.
it was almost like we were doing a practice run for absolutely no one.
Right. Yeah.
I love it. I was like, this is great. Well, hello. We'll just start all over again.
Okay.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, so what we were talking about before StreamYard decided to not go live, we were talking and gloating about the gentleman joining us right below here, Ken Wulf Clark, Ken, that guy, whatever. Right now, you can see him on tour with The Notebook as Middle Noah, with that role is just insane. But we first decided that we appreciated you as a great human being during Water for Elephants. And as I was just saying, you understudied everybody male-wise except Camel.
Yeah, just about. Yeah, all three male leads and two ensemble members. I'm trying to think if there were more, but I think it was just the five.
I kind of wish that you would have just been like a tumbler, like just I kind of.
Hey, me too. Wouldn't that be nice?
Did you climbed up to the top of that flagpole to do that drop?
Holy smokes! What about Gabby? I mean, what a super athlete! All of them. I mean, it was that was the biggest shock walking into the first day of rehearsal. You know, I've played sports. You know, I've been around athletes, but those guys are.
Now I kind of want to petition to see that happen for you.
So I will say, our good friend Larry, who was a producer at both Water for Elephants and then the following season for Sunset Boulevard.
Yes.
I don't know if you had a chance to see Sunset Boulevard at all.
I did not, unfortunately. Yeah.
Well, the opening of Act 2, the big
the walk.
The big walk.
The walk, baby. Yeah.
Yes. At the very end, before he goes out of the theater into the street, one of the actors goes into the alleyway and walks over onto a fire escape and just does a side,
like the human flag or whatever they call it.
Flag, yeah, just
stealing our moves, man.
And I was gonna say, I like to think of it as like an homage to Water for Elephants. Whenever I saw Sunset Boulevard, I was like, "You got that from Water for Elephants."
They wish they had Gabby up there,
right?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Well, and then you think like the ones tossing between like Gons and like Izzy and my God, but I don't know. I think, and I'm just trying to imagine your shift going from Water for Elephants. I mean, obviously a couple things in between, and then now the Notebook, like very drastic differences.
Yeah. I mean,
drastic difference, but as we talked about, also some kind of interesting similarities.
Yes, 100%. And I know we'll get into that later. Or we can, you know what? Fuck it. Let's get into it now. Amber.
Hey, I didn't know we were salty on this channel. Let's go.
Oh, we're salty. We absolutely.
Hells yeah. That just puts me right at home.
Puts you nice and warm on it.
I just immediately thought it was just so interesting that in both shows you had the opportunity to play a character that not only is having this look back into their life, but it's also having these moments of interaction with their adult self.
2 memory plays, yeah. Both of the I hate to use the phrase older gentlemen, but both of the actors who play the older versions of these characters, Jacob and Noah, are so good.
Oh yes. Also, I just want to say nobody puts Noah in the corner there, but like you're also a middle child. That's how I always see that cast. But no, I mean, you have these stellar, more experienced, if you will, actors playing these like older roles, but then you go back and you have this retrospective memory life. It's really fascinating because when Amber pointed that out, I was like, you know what, that's 100% true.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. It's the odds are long, but yeah, here we are doing 2 memory plays in a row.
I'm trying to think, are there any other shows that really do that the way that these shows have? And I can't
think so.
Nothing's springing to mind. I'm sure there's something.
I'm sure, yeah.
But for both of them to be in the same season was interesting.
Right. Yeah. And something else that I really also love about both of the shows that I think did something very unique is like the dual casting of like the like not ensemble, but like the other actors, like the nurse and the mom, for example, in The Notebook. And then like you have Izzy's character and the
June and Marlena
in the note or in Water for Elephants, you know what I mean? So I think it adds these extra dynamics, seeing, you know, both of these characters get to play someone in the past and the present, and it just adds just such a fun layer to these shows, you know, seeing
fun, but I think exceptionally emotional.
Exceptionally emotional, yeah.
That's what we're going for. Yeah.
Now, Ken, being this busy man, I know you haven't gotten a chance to see a lot of recent theater, but are you cool with joining us for some Broadway news? Let's see what kind of
absolutely,
test your attachment to the industry.
The least plugged in Broadway actor on Broadway news.
You know, it's funny. You and Matt DeAngelis, I think, said nearly identical the same thing. Like, I'm totally here, but I have no idea. But then everybody knows all the things. So
yeah, it's like if you're in it, you have no objectivity. I guess you're sort of just like things are happening around you, and you can't really
like blinders
appreciate
on.
it at all. Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you have a giant show to do every night on your shoulders or anything.
Oh, it's the best.
It is. See, and that's what I love. Like, and you take me as a person who doesn't want downtime too.
No, I love it, man. Yeah, I love the grind. Yeah. But we'll get to that. Let's talk about the news.
Oh my God, he's so pushy. Okay, go on.
That's right. Yeah, come on.
So let's start with the happy news. There is happy news. We had the announcements for the 2026 Grammy nominations for the Broadway Best Musical Theater Album category.
Okay.
The nods went to Buena Vista Social Club, Death Becomes Her, Gypsy, Just in Time, and maybe Happy Ending. I don't know if you've had a chance to see any of those shows, but personally, 3 at least of those 5 have been constantly on my replay list. So
Can I guess?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, do it.
I'm going to rule out Gypsy because it's, you know, we've had a million of those.
I love you for saying that, but she's going to fight
Listen,
you now.
She's extraordinary. Audra's the queen of queens.
Yeah.
But, you know, and then I would rule out Just in Time because it's a jukebox. Am I right?
Okay.
So that
You're
leaves
right
the 3,
on one of them. I can tell the face.
Oh no!
Right now
I'm getting nervous. Just tell me. What's in the rotation?
The rotation has been maybe Happy Ending, Gypsy, and Death Becomes Her.
Oh, Gypsy. Okay, yeah.
She loves her Gypsy. She does.
Who doesn't? Shoot.
But you know, it's Joy Woods. I love Joy Woods.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
What talent. Just
powerhouse.
Well, yes. Yeah. You know,
powerhouse.
She was in this little show before Gypsy too.
Right.
Yeah, what was that? What was that called?
I think it was called the Journal.
The composition.
The composition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cliff Notes. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's been great that they're getting those Grammy nods. Like, it's so important, and like, it's theater's so mainstream. Like, and do you find? And I know the show is not necessarily like a sing-along show, but do you find there's a song from The Notebook, or I mean, we can even go to Water for Elephants that's like stuck with you, or a song from another show that is like your go-to musicals song?
As far as shows that I've done,
or I mean anything done.
Well,
let's start with done.
Is as far as The Notebook goes, I'll say What Happens is my favorite song in the show. It blows my mind that Ingrid, this is her first theatrical endeavor. You know, she knows how to put such specific emotionality. There's this ache, this yearning in What Happens and in Leave the Light On. But
yeah, Leave the Light On is good. I was gonna say you got a good one with Leave the Light On.
Oh man,
you got a good one.
I am trying so hard to get tickets for when you guys come to. Like I was telling you, I was like, the tickets have been elusive.
Really? Love to hear that, actually. But yeah,
our theater world here. I don't know if you've ever been here in Orlando. It's insane. Like it's an impossible ticket to get right now. Because I've only seen the Broadway version, but I can't even imagine with your vocals. Forget it.
Oh, you're so sweet. No, I love it. It's an absolute gift to get to sing that song, and I hope Ingrid finds it in her schedule to continue writing for the theater. I really do. But specifically, what happens, and part of it is Leash is just so insanely good. It starts out tentative, and like there's this sort of twinkle in the keys, and then all of a sudden, about 3/4 of the way, we hit these slow block chords. And it's so smartly done, and it's so well timed, and it's so well performed. It's just if you love a good, like, achy breaky love story, I mean, she knows how to paint that. I love it. I love that song.
It goes along with writing so well. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would have thought Korn would have been your go-to song.
Oh man, my history. I'll Be Okay is one of my all-time favorite songs I've ever sung. It is such a heartbreak. I sang it on the Grand Ole Opry in the year of our Lord 2015 when Shucked was it was called Moonshine, that Hee Haw musical.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Shucked was the first. My dad's not a big theater fan, and I went to New York with him right after the show opened. So Shucked was his very first Broadway show.
It's a good show for folks who don't know from theater.
Yes, and then I took him to New York, and Moulin Rouge and Little Shop. So I started him off the right way.
Yeah. That's how you get him. You get him hooked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before he knows it, we're watching, Ian Esco, and we're watching like Assassins and stuff. We'll get him.
I was gonna say we have a very Ken heavy season at the Bushnell. We have The Notebook, Shucked, and Water for Elephants.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I'm gonna pull up because I don't even remember, because it was just like New York is in Orlando. Ken, what was the last show that you were able to see?
Operation Mincemeat.
Okay, that's a great one.
Oh, it was built in a lab for me to want to do it too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so good. Good farce is easy to find. Good farce is hard to find. Good musical farce is like.
We had someone in our Operation Mincemeat group who dressed up as Bernard Spilsbury for Halloween
and won the costume contest.
And
it's so good. Yeah.
And had the Brian the Lung on their as a keychain. Oh, it was
I think they crocheted or made it out of felt, but they won the top the Halloween costume contest. It was
they were amazing.
Stay and dinner, and I was like, heck yeah.
If you say you want the perfect body. So good, man. Yeah.
This is our season in Orlando. The Wiz, Water for Elephants, which I think they just wrapped yesterday. And they were playing at Disney. Outsiders, Hades Town, and Juliet, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, Hell's Kitchen, Kimberly Akimbo. You guys will be here May 12th through May 17th and 6th.
That's a good season.
Dude, I'm not even playing. That's a good season. All right.
That's strong.
Let's get some more news out here. Come on, this is fun, Amber.
Right.
I just wanted to actually, I do have to give a quick shout out to Olivia, who is leaving comments in here, because she is definitely was the #1 Water for Elephants fan. She saw the show 100 times. I don't know if you saw in the comments. She saw the show so many times. And I do just want to shout out as well her pup Luck.
We lost Ken. Ken is back.
I'm sorry.
Ken was just so excited that Olivia seen the show.
I did. I was looking for the chat. I don't have access to the chat, I guess.
Oh, you should. It should be on the. Are you on your phone or are you on your laptop?
I'm on an iPad.
Oh, it should be on the right-hand side. But we're happy to read the comments for you.
Well, I don't see any chat, and that's too bad. But Olivia, thanks for seeing the show.
Yeah. Huge Water for Elephants fan. And we do just want to shout out Olivia's pup Lucky, who unfortunately did pass away this week, who was also a huge Broadway fan and stage doored many a show with Olivia. So shout out to Olivia. Thank you for being such a wonderful part of the Broadway community. We value you so much.
Become such a sap. I love it.
I just, I did want to mention it at some point, and I did just want to
You're just so nice.
Pepper it in there.
Ken, do you guys have any like tour animals with you?
We do. Right now, actually, Juliet Ojeda was just flown out to cover younger Allie.
Yes.
And she brought her little dog, who I have yet to really meet. But Leash sometimes has her puppy. I think the puppy's with us right now. Sometimes the puppy is with her boyfriend, Matt. Sometimes he's out on tour. Ann Tolpegan has her dog, Sherlock, who is an adorable little dude on tour with us. Yeah. So we got a few.
I mean, it's got to be hard. Like, I like having furry little creatures. They say that it's something about the action of petting fur. This is like a study that's been done that releases like the feel-good hormones of your body.
Got it. Yeah. That has to be true.
Like Dr. Evil, that's all I think of. Just, but it's got it. Like, you have to have something. Like, the road can be lonely, even if you're surrounded by people. It just it touches the for sure.
Absolutely.
I had my first
baseball hat. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Sorry, no, I had my first pang of missing New York City yesterday.
Oh, why?
I just don't know. I was talking with my parents about this little hotel that I stayed in when I first flew up for one of my first auditions, and I could see the facade of the building. And then I remembered that it was on 46th Street, right across from the Imperial, where I did Great Comet, where I did Water for Elephants. And I was like, damn, that's my little street. It's kind of my little corner, and
it is your little corner.
And I got my little bars and everything. I was like, I bitch about the city constantly, but had a little twinge,
moment.
I fly from Orlando to New York once a month, and October was impossible because I was out for the count with the migraine stitch. And then I'll be up the first week of December for Red Bucket Follies. So I'm like, do I go in November? What do I do? Because it's like every couple of weeks. So I feel the pain for it, and I don't live there, but I can feel it. And it's like, you feel like part of you is missing, and you're like, oh, what is that? Like, I just want to go get my garlic parm fries from Chicken 360. Like, that's all I want to go do right now. And it's like thousands of miles away. All right, Amber, what else is on Silver News?
My favorite thing about New York City, speaking of New York City, the greatest city in the world, the greatest city in the world. I'm wearing my Hamilton merch. Free Broadway performances. So we have the shops at Columbus Circle starting at 5 p.m. on select Thursdays for Broadway Under the Stars, starting on this Thursday, November 13th, with Moulin Rouge, Death Becomes Her, and Juliet. The 20th, there'll be Mamma Mia, The Outsiders, and Maybe Happy Ending. Then, of course, Turkey Day, no shows.
Then
Big
we'll
parade,
have...
There's a parade?
Yeah, believe it or not.
I don't know anything about this. Can you tell me more? Hold on. I need to know this from both of you, or from our whole audience too. Has anybody gone to the parade the night before when they're blowing up all the balloons?
No.
It looks really inappropriate because a lot of the balloons are like human centipeding the entire time. But I've never been to the parade itself. Have you gone?
No.
I performed in it with Shucked.
Besides that doesn't count.
No, honestly, it seems like an avoider. Like, it just seems like, it's kind of like New Year's Eve. Like, you won't catch me dead out there.
My favorite is when I hear people that are like, I'm going to Times Square for New Year's Eve. And I'm like, are you wearing a diaper? Like, what are you doing? And they're so proud. And I'm just
so proud to pee in their pants. Yeah.
Bless their hearts.
Not for me.
If that's what you want to do with your night.
Yeah.
We do not allow kink shaming as part of this podcast.
Yeah.
Well, and let's talk about that. So when you performed in the parade with Shucked, how was that experience? Because I've had friends that have performed different things, but I want to hear your perspective.
I mean, it's Shucked. It's fun as hell.
Well, yeah, but was that like, what time was your rehearsal call? Like,
God, we did have a late night rehearsal. I'm trying to remember. It's such a whirlwind. we had a couple of rehearsals, and we're not doing anything crazy. We're doing we're doing the corn bit. Believe
That's
it or
still
not.
crazy for a lot of people. That's a lot of hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, well, yeah, it did take us, take some reps to get it into your nervous
A little
system,
bit.
but yeah, it was fun, and it's colder than hell, and your
Yes.
adrenaline is through the roof, and it's not quite as intense as like the Tonys, but it's everybody's watching and everybody's spending their Thanksgiving, and it's fun. It's fun. It's high stress for 15 minutes, but it's like good stress.
It's good and rewarding stress.
It is, yeah, I would say so.
For sure. All right, Amber. And then we'll get into the meat and potatoes and harass Ken about his life.
Well, as I was saying,
or the meat and corn for that matter.
December 4th then will be The Lion King, Aladdin, and Hell's Kitchen. December 11th will be 6 Two Strangers Carry a Cake Across New York and The Queen of Versailles. And then the final performance on December 18th will be Operation Mincemeat, The Book of Mormon, and Chicago.
Ooh, that'll be a good night.
That will be a good night, yeah, for sure.
We'll see how all those line up. I'm hearing rumors about shows that are part of it that are not going to be part of it, so we'll see what happens. But yeah. Queen of Versailles opened last night. Speaking
Queen of Versailles did open last night. Very interesting reviews.
I have not seen.
Interesting reviews.
So you haven't seen any reviews, or you haven't seen anything about the show? Okay.
I've heard some early scuttlebutt, and it was mixed, but not entirely, bad.
Living in Central Florida, we physically went through the whole situation with the seagulls, and like I could drive to where the house was being built and the documentary being filmed. Like, it's crazy. We've talked about it on the show previously, that there's been some like political stuff that came out that kind of shot the show where it stood.
Yeah.
And there's now a lot of people are just boycotting it because of said political stuff and comments. I've had people that are friends that loved it, and people that have seen it, they're like, no, we're staying away. But the reviews, everything came out. Now I'm going to say this because Amber and I were at the after party for opening night for Water for Elephants, and everyone's standing around. We're standing with Marissa, Frozen, and waiting. Love her.
She's the best.
Bat boy.
Have you seen the pictures of Bat Boy? She's calling her Peggy Bundy, but she looks incredible, and she's so damn happy, and I'm so happy to see her doing it.
What a good show, man. I'm so glad Bat Boy's getting its due.
I wish I had time to go see it. I wish I had time to go see it.
Me too.
Everyone's hoping there's a transfer of some sort of something.
I know.
It'd be nice.
It's about time.
For Gabby Karuba, I don't know if you guys know. She's a star, kid. She's a star.
I'm so sad it was such a short run. Yeah. But we're standing with Marissa at the after party, and everyone's waiting for like the New York Times, and everything's coming through, and the everything's coming through, and every review is like massive. Queen of Versailles got the critics pick from the Times, but then everything else, if you look at like the roundup review, like it's like the middle, like the meh or like thumbs down. So it's interesting, and we love Stephen DeRosa. He's one of our members of our Boop group. Like, there's some really incredibly talented people as part of that show. So it'll be curious to see kind of their journey through it.
Yeah, I hope, for the people I know in there, I mean, Ryan Nixon and them, like, they're so good. They're so talented. They're so hard work. Even if a show doesn't get these and it does get these and those, it's like, man, let these people get their weeks. Pay these actors, stay open forever, as far as I'm concerned.
I'm not a fan of reviews. I don't care if you're the New York Times critics pick. I don't care if you are like the most booed show. If there's a show I want to see, I'm going to go see the show. I can remember being on the phone with Amber going, I don't know what show to see. This is last year. Do you remember this conversation with Maybe Happy Ending?
Mm-hmm.
On the
I was
phone,
just going to say Maybe Happy Ending.
I was like, I don't know what show I want to go see. Like, I'm kind of like, I had seen everything at that point because I was up all the time. And I'm going, I just don't know. Like, I can go rush something. And she was like, from what I'm seeing because of the reviews and like the way that the group's behaving, because we can kind of tell like where shows. She's like, I would go see Maybe Happy Ending because I think they're going to close soon. And I saw Maybe Happy Ending, original cast. And I came out of the show and I was like, that's one of the most unique pieces of theater I've seen in a really long time.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what happens. And here they are with, all the freaking Tonys and like still going very strong.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I don't think reviews do anything.
If and when I do get back to New York for a few weeks, it's top of my list to go.
You haven't, right? That's right. You haven't seen it.
Yeah,
I think you'll enjoy it. I think you, especially because you have that like soulful side, I think you'll really get into it.
Thank you. Yeah, I hope so. The word of mouth is so strong, and they've had their own little bit of drama, obviously, but
Oh, they have?
yeah, believe it or not, yeah. But gosh, the premise is fun, and if the music is that good, and yeah, I'd love to see it.
Yeah. It's a good show. There's some real. I'm excited. The show I'm most excited for is Lost Boys, though.
Oh man, are they gonna break the vampire curse of Broadway? I mean,
I hope so.
No, they just lost Casey. They just lost Casey, though.
Well, they didn't.
Oh, that's
so
right. Yeah.
Technically, so Casey, I mean, Ragtime just got extended to next June. So, and
as well it should. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. But they're not like Lost Boys isn't even opening until spring. So I don't blame Casey for extending. Like, that's an incredible show.
Yeah.
Right.
And one door closes, that door opens for some other talented person to get a job. So.
And I will take this conversation off Broadway for a second, like out of the theater world. The new Guillermo del Toro movie, Frankenstein. I don't know if either of you have watched it.
I have not yet, but love me some Del
Toro.
It's on
Netflix.
Okay.
It's incredible. It came out to theaters for like a day and then went to Netflix because that was his original intent. And Andrew Garfield was originally cast as the monster, the creation. And up until 2 months before filming, Andrew Garfield, like everything was designed around him, costuming, makeup applications, special effects. And then it turned into, oh my God, Jacob Elordi, who was the lead in the kissing booth or something. This like really not well-known performer. And now they're talking Oscars. Like like when one door closes, another opens, but sometimes.
Man. Yeah, next man up.
And Andrew Garfield came out and said, when I met Jacob, I knew that it was his time to have that experience.
Easy thing to say, looking back,
sure.
But still a gracious thing to say.
Well, Andrew Garfield chose to just do other projects. He's like, it's taking too long. And then moved on.
Yeah.
Well, good for Lordy, man. That's so exciting. And that's Oscar Isaac, right? Isn't he Dr. Frankenstein? God darn, what a run this guy is on.
You have time. Go watch on Netflix. It's like 2.5 hours long.
I shall do this.
Incredible. All right, Amber, give us some more news to chat about. And then we'll really harass them.
All right. As we mentioned earlier, which I think didn't make it to the air because I think we were off air.
I love StreamYard.
Daniel Radcliffe will be returning to Broadway in Every Little Thing. So it is a one-man show. The work will be making its Broadway debut after making its West End debut.
And we also have a new Every Brilliant Thing on Broadway fan group.
Oh. Yes. So the solo play debuted at the Edinburgh Fringe, where it played out 3 consecutive summers. So it is apparently a hit, and this is more Fringe on Broadway. So we love seeing Fringe succeed on Broadway, like Mincemeat, and we just
everything.
It's just
Fringe is everything. Fringe is the world.
I would love to go one day.
Ken, you've never been to Fringe Festival?
I've never been to Scotland.
Well, no, but I mean, you've got New York Fringe, which was Frigid Fringe.
No, I have never been in the fests. That's on me entirely.
Yeah, because the tickets are like $8, and you're supporting like the most local theater stuff, but it's incredible. So I submitted for the Orlando Fringe to produce the show. We'll see what happens.
Okay, yeah.
And then if you're around, you guys might be here during the show. You can come to the show.
I'll go. Shit, Will. I might have a show.
I'll make it work.
Let me know what's going on. I'd love to see it.
I'll keep you posted. Yeah. All right, Amber. Sorry. It's the White Claw. It's the law.
That's okay.
I'm getting, I'm not dying anymore. I'm not in the hospital anymore. We've got Ken. You're here. You're wearing glasses. You look great. We're having a good time.
I had an eye doctor appointment today. My eyes are good, by the way.
Oh,
we have some happy news in order. We have Eva Noblezada, now Eva Carney. Congratulations.
Hey now,
As a happy couple who officially tied the knot
in New Orleans.
And they officially got married in New Orleans. It was literally the cutest wedding. They looked beautiful. The official Hadestown account shared like the sweetest video of, you know, just like a slow-mo adorable video to All I've Ever Known. And it was,
I think what this proves is showmances can go beyond just a showmance.
Right, for sure.
And that's just gonna be like the story for so long. I mean, those two, it's like, come on, man.
I was at
Forget the Notebook. That's the love story on Broadway. Jeez.
Yeah. I mean, I know both of them. They are truly like the most lovely people you'll ever encounter.
That's so nice.
And it just makes sense. It just makes sense. And it's just so cool.
Yeah.
So cool. Go on, Amber. Oh, I think, are you frozen or am I frozen? I don't know. Hello, I see you. Can you hear me and see me?
I see Heather. Amber is choppy. She's doing the
robot.
She's got 2 thumbs up. There she goes.
Amber, you're kind of breaking up. I mean, I can take over for a little bit so we can see if it's just a storm, because she's in Connecticut right now, so it's all the weird storm stuff. I'll look at our comment section. Everyone's talking about Paddington. Ken, have you seen any of the videos?
I saw the bear. I saw the little tech demo on the bear, and holy smokes, sure looks like Paddington.
And sounds like Paddington.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
What a thing they've done.
Because they've got the puppeteer, the voice actor, and then they have a different actor on stage.
Yep.
And I'm just like, I don't know how to feel about this, because it's hyper realistic, and everybody thought they were going to pull an Olaf, where it was just a puppeteered version of Paddington, and then out walks freaking, like, it's actually Paddington. The
man himself, yeah.
With orange marmalade sandwiches, like, come on. So yes, in our comment section, you can't see it, but people are saying, Timothy says, I don't think it will play as well since Paddington is a love story in London, because people are saying they hope that it transfers here to New York. So it'll be interesting, but I mean, that's a beloved story. And if they can do that with the technology and not make it look awful, and that kind of puppetry, like, I would love to see what they're able to do with it, like, moving forward. Kind of shows.
And they won't have to have me and Mike Mendez in an elephant lugging its ass around, sweating bullets, breaking our backs.
Were you guys ever told the trunk story?
The trunk story?
Yeah. Do you not know the trunk? So, obviously, but the scene with, like, Rosie's trunk, like, just that trunk puppeteer piece.
Oh, in Act 1. Yeah.
So there was, I'm not going to tell you how I found this out, but when that piece was being shipped into the country after fabrication, it was stopped by the government and, like, all sorts of stuff, because all it said on the outside of it was elephant trunk.
And we think ivory.
They thought it was an actual full elephant trunk with ivory.
Yep, good for them for checking that out. Honestly.
So that's like the best, like, puppeteered. Like, oh, Amber, I heard a yep. Are you back?
I think I had too many windows open.
Oh, okay.
Classic. Those are my emotional support tabs.
Oh, right. That's correct. That's what I call mine too.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. All right, Amber, I know you've got some more news. I really want to get into talking to Ken, because he's got a lot to say, and I love it.
I mean, I don't have that much more news. Jeremy Jordan's back at the Great Gatsby. Ryan played his last performance yesterday. Jeremy's back as of today.
I didn't know that. Okay, good for them.
Yeah. We also have Darren Criss back at the Maybe Happy Ending. I was like, what's the name of that show? Maybe Happy Ending.
The rumor with Jeremy, from what we're seeing across the groups and Reddit, is that Jeremy is coming in and they're slowly phasing the show into a tour.
I thought that Gatsby, is it not out? Are they not already?
No, they have
Tour has
sold,
not been announced.
and
Yeah.
sold is closed.
Okay.
So it's not on tour, but I think they're like bringing in the big
Tour
guns.
is announced for 2026.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. Plus he's
What a run, you know? Jeez. Like,
Yeah.
pretty good.
It did really good. It's one of the few shows that's still running from that season. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Then speaking of tours, we could see Boop on tour.
We could see Boop on tour. Yeah.
They did announce a Boop tour, so that's very exciting.
I think that'll probably tour pretty good.
I think so too. I think that would be a fun touring show for families.
I'm assuming you did not get a chance to see that one, Ken.
No, I don't see nothing, man. It's a sad story.
It's okay.
No.
It's okay though. But I'm going to tell you something that I'm really excited about, Amber, because you brought it up. Intermittently, you didn't know that you brought this up. They just announced the entire lineup for Epcot's International Festival of the Arts, which is like just essentially a giant commercial for Disney on Broadway. Ken, you'll recognize some of these names too. So let me pull it up as I'm trying to desperately get it. Come on. This is what this world is doing to me now. So they do the Disney on Broadway concert series, and it's performers that are in Disney shows. You probably both know where I'm going. In January, Adam Jacobs will be there, and this actress that I think we kind of know, Isabella McCullough, will be there. So
I know that rings a bell. Yeah,
a little bit. So Izzy is performing June 6th, 18th, 19th, 22nd, 24th, 26th, and 27th.
She's such a stud, dude. She's so good.
I
the
love
world
her.
to Izzy. Yeah.
Her easy was. I can
Get
still
out of here.
my hand.
Get the hell out of here, dude. Yeah. I mean, the moment she showed up and shucked, and we were doing daytime rehearsals, you know, and I was the understudy for both. So come on in. We're gonna get Izzy into the show.
Oh, how awful to work with Andrew Duran too.
I know what he's just mean. He's such a mean,
and he just doesn't have any work ethic whatsoever.
No. I mean, constantly calling out. You know, just terrible. For those of you who don't know, Andrew is none of these things. He's kind. He's sweet. He's extraordinarily dedicated professional person. Yeah. Up with Izzy. Up with Andrew Duran.
Yes. But so Izzy will be there, but also Ainsley Melham, Boop.
Okay, yeah.
And because he was in Aladdin as well, him and Ashley Brown will be performing in February.
Lovely.
Didn't Andrew? There's an announcement about Andrew. Amber.
I was just gonna say, speaking of Andrew, we'll be able to see him in the dentist chair down on Skid Row.
What a stud, man!
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Yeah. Oh gosh, he's gonna kill it. He's gonna
milk that. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah. So I can't wait to see what he does in that. As
much as I love Little Shop, I'm just gonna wear my Dead Outlaw shirt and just stand and look at him because he did stage door the one day that I was like talking to everybody because I'm like, hello.
I wanted to be in Dead Outlaw so.
Oh my god, you would have been great.
Bad. I fumbled the bag. I had a final callback and I just fumbled the bag, dude.
No.
Look,
you can get into this. It's fine. It's a Ken show.
Well, they asked me to learn a guitar song with 2 days before the audition, and instead of like working on all the material that I had already worked on, I spent every moment trying to learn this guitar part. And I got in there, and I was like 75% solid on it, and the stress chemicals took over, and I fucked it so bad.
Yeah. Oh no.
I felt so stupid. I mean, it all worked out. I mean, the job I have is I've been waiting for this job for 15 years, man. So it's hard to be too upset.
Again? I thought you were unemployed at this point.
The Notebook, the musical, the tour.
Oh, that thing. I've heard okay things about it.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, you know.
I heard they have tissues as souvenirs. That's all I know about it.
Yeah. They're a little cocky of them, but on brand for sure.
I know. That's the first thing I ever said about that when I heard about the damn tissues.
Yeah.
Amber
pretty
has
bold.
2 packs. It is pretty
boxes.
I mean, let's be real. Let's be real about shows. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, me? What?
No, Amber. Amber was.
I have 2 boxes because I needed one to open while I watched the show, and then one to like take home after the show.
Exactly what we're going for.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think in New York they were like $10. I think you said on tour they were $5.
I think they were the same price.
Oh.
Yeah. So
it's always fun when people stage door, they're like, "We sign my tissue box?" Hell yeah, I'll sign your tissue box, dude.
Have you ever had anything like super weird at any of the shows you've done? What's like the weirdest thing you've ever been asked to sign at the stage door?
Oh, a tissue box is probably up there.
Okay.
That's certainly unique to the Notebook. Oh, it's always funny. People bring like playbills from shows that like sometimes I'll get a great Comet piece of memorabilia, and
that's got to be fun.
I mean,
but and I appreciate. Now I'm gonna give you some kudos for a second. I appreciate you as a performer who's like, I will absolutely fucking sign a playbill from another show or merch from another show because it makes you feel good because it means like somebody's been following your career, they're a fan of you.
I'm more appreciative that somebody loves Great Comet, really.
Well, but also you're not the kind of person if someone brought a Great Comet playbill or a Shucked playbill or piece of corn and they ask you to sign it, like you're not gonna be like, I don't sign anything from another show.
That would be no, I'm not.
But that's what's happening a lot. That's trending at the stage door. A lot of people at different shows were like, I will only sign a playbill from the Showman right now.
I'm sure they have their reasons, and I don't want to throw shade at anybody who does that. But no, I can't imagine if someone wants me to sign. I mean, you got it, bud.
Olivia just said at Oh Mary, someone brought their Olive Garden takeout and had Jinx Monsoon sign it, and yes, she did sign it.
All right, that's awesome. I mean, what a bold move, Cotton. That's good stuff right there. Honestly,
just the tissue boxes were the weird thing. Not even weird.
Yes, I haven't done too much autographing, but really, when something comes from a show that I haven't thought about in a while, that someone brought a Jagged Little Pill playbill the other night.
Wow.
And after I got over my PTSD,
I love that show so much. Like you have been part of some of my favorite shows, and it's just a testament to your career. Like,
thank you for saying so. Yeah.
But it's true because you've been part of these shows that, like, are like almost like cult followings. Like you get into the show, you see the show, you're like, I get the show, and then you just attach yourself to it. Like Great Comet and everything.
Yeah, 9 people's favorite thing, right? I mean, like the people who dig it really dig it, and it's gratifying. Of course, I'll sign your thing from my show 10 years ago, man. You kidding me? If you still love it, I love you. Like, yeah, give me you get a doodle, my man.
I think we're just going to challenge anyone that's going to go see the Notebook on tour right now that they have to bring you something weird to sign, like a McDonald's Happy Meal box, and then they just give you the toy.
Oh, somebody had a postcard made up. Oh my God, this is the weirdest. But I signed it.
That's what we want.
I did a guest star on Gotham in 2017.
Did you really?
I did, yeah. Okay. And they had a picture sort of postcard made up because they were putting together a scrapbook. And it was me I had this long beard with like braids and stuff.
And
I had like
right now, Ken.
Oh, it's a nightmare, dude. Yeah. It was a fun thing to do. I learned a lot. I got like arrested by Commissioner Gordon. He like slammed my face down on the bar and roughed me up and everything. And it was cool, man. But that's maybe the randomest thing.
That is pretty
beard's
cool.
Not that bad.
I know they put these little like, I don't know what you call them. Like they put
curly
puffs in them. Yeah.
Like the wefts. Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. So
yeah, go ahead.
I have like a kind of fun thing that I did not tell Heather about.
Oh my God, I don't like this.
All right.
Bring it on.
I have a question for you, Ken.
Yeah.
This is my question. What is it like to technically be on stage with yourself?
Love it.
It's fun. It's cool. So Bo and Kyle, the other Noahs, I assume this is what you're referring to.
Yes.
There's this constant, not game, but like, I'll give you an example. When we do Iron in the Fridge, which is in Act 2, there's all 3 of us singing. It's a trio, and the Alleys sort of do this sort of memory shadow play where we interact with them. They leave us, and that's sort of what the story we're telling is. Allie leaves 3 times throughout this man's life, right? Yeah. And as we leave Bo to finish the song on his own, Kyle and I. As the weeks went on, without ever talking about it, Kyle noticed my right hand was in my right pocket, so his right hand started sliding into his right pocket. I started noticing that my left foot was a little out of sync with his right foot. I made some adjustments, and all of a sudden, he's starting his exit, I'm starting my exit. We match up, right hands in pockets, matching stride, looking at each other. Little things like that start to make their way in. The other night, this is more recent, in Act 2, Bo kills me, man. He absolutely murders me. It's so hard to just keep my shit together with this guy. But he's begging the nurse, please let me see my wife. We're running out of time. And he has this little thing where he grabs at his leg to the bum knee that was wounded in Vietnam.
I know exactly what scene you're talking about.
And I pop up and I'm like, I'm not the one to run away. And I'm like supposed to like encourage him, do not give up. You never gave up before. You're not going to do it now. And so as he's talking to the nurse, I start to grab my leg a little bit. And, for the 16 people who notice these sorts of things, I hope it has a little bit of an impact. But
I am going to tell you it's more than 16 people, though. I'm sure of it, because those little nuances, that's what I know I focus on. I know Amber focuses on that, too. We're looking at the connections that performers have with their character and watching stuff like that synchronicity and that just like gelling, like you're all the same person, but you're clearly three different people. Yeah. It's really beautiful to watch.
I'm glad to hear it. I mean, those guys, I love those guys. It really, it's early in the tour, but we're all still crazy about each other. It's such a good group of people.
Well, but you need that. That's your family on the road.
You have to. Yeah, we are locked in together, and I feel like Michael and Shelley and Ingrid and everybody put a lot of work in, a lot of research, a lot of phone calls to see, are these personalities going to jive? Are we going to have a functioning group, not just talent on stage, but personalities who want to work together? And it's just been the best, dude. Really, really good.
It's good because it's like a warm hug. I love it.
All right. Yeah. So now part 2 of that question.
Oh, boy. Oh, I'm excited.
Is that, hold on one second.
Oh, oh, boy. This is like extra work. Okay.
I actually...
This is a question that
this question live to your castmates when you guys were on tour here at the Bushnell. So you get to hear your castmates respond.
What is the question?
To the same question.
This is gotcha journalism.
Gotcha journalism.
I thought would be great to get from Bo's perspective. Bo plays older Noah, so we have these moments together a lot on stage.
Hey,
and Bo,
older.
No. Yeah.
Younger Noah. So the question is, you're gonna make me read it. Yeah. What's it like to? I don't have my glasses on. What's it like to be on stage with yourself? Technically, yourself. Let me just say, watching these guys, I didn't know until like 2 or 3 performances in, like previews, that like not only could I see you, but that you were there to help me, to help in my journey. So I started to see you as allies. And I'll tell you something. The only way I can get specific about it is there's a moment towards the end of the show where I'm on stage, I'm in bad shape. And middle Noah and younger Noah come to help me. They actually physically take me by the hand. And then they move me to a side and I turn.
Here you go, Bo, you can keep going.
So anyway, these two guys, they actually take my hand and they deliver me to one side of the stage. And then I turn around and I see you guys, both of you guys. And I think you have to be older to appreciate this, to see a younger and way younger version of yourself standing there singing to me. And you guys are singing to me, for me. And it's what do you say? Love, whatever happened to love, it's all I have to believe in.
Yeah.
And it knocks me out. You guys are both, you're bringing different energy, but so strong, equally strong. And it's so, you're both so beautiful. And it's coming at me. And I'm every night I recognize the gift in it. Do you know what I mean? It's so powerful and singular. So it's intense. If that answers the question, to see yourself younger and not so young, or middle-aged, not so young, and there to help you. If you can picture it that way, you can get enough.
Yeah. So
so if you guys can imagine that, if you can imagine yourselves facing you and bringing gifts like that. That's what it's like. It's quite something, and I'm grateful every night.
Yeah, that's a beautiful answer. Thank you so much. Yeah.
So yeah.
Hey, now that's beautiful. Yeah, well put. Agree with all of that. You know?
I always saw the characters as like the ghosts of the past. Like I know that it's brought in, but that moment where the physical contact happens, I personally, sitting in the audience in New York, you heard this, and I don't know if it happens on tour, you hear this like almost collective like sigh. Like there's this moment where everyone's like, like they've broken the fourth wall, essentially. Like there's this moment of like, it's an unexpected move, but it just makes sense.
Well, and it makes sense because we are all, if we're really, living an examined life, a self-examined life, our younger versions of ourselves, the people who had dreams of who they would eventually become are constantly watching us to see how close we get, what changes we made to ourselves. Are we making our younger selves proud?
Mm-hmm.
And I can see what Bo is absolutely talking about. I mean, I haven't lived as much life as Bo has. I don't have kids yet or anything like that. But, I think about my pre-college, pre-theater self, before I wanted any of this. Am I being the person who I hoped I would become, and this project, this show, doing this every night, it definitely calls that sort of thing to mind. It's hard not to get introspective and retrospective.
Yeah, I mean,
I just think it's amazing you guys talked about very similar scenes in the show and this very similar parts of the show. You know what I mean? Like
it's not, I don't want to say frustrating, but it's like we have so much respect for each other, but we don't get to play a scene together.
Yeah.
Right.
Until that scene,
Right.
And I think that's part of like, this tension finally gets released for the audience to see, all the Noahs come together and like, we're making one last push to be with this woman if it kills us, and I'm getting misty thinking about it, dude. It's
the show, I've never cried so much in a show, and I'm not the girl that wants to go to a show to cry. And our listeners, if they've tuned in last year, when I saw the show, I was sitting at Dee Dee's Soup Dumpling, Amber knows the story, and I had gotten a phone call from my mom. My stepdad was in the hospital. I got a phone call from my mom, and it was, when can you get home? And they were giving him like 2 days. I was literally getting, and he has what's called corticobasal degeneration, which is Alzheimer's, dementia, and Parkinson's all in one fell swoop. And so I left. I'm getting teary thinking about it now. I left Dee Dee's because clearly I can't eat. I'm going to see the show. I need to introduce myself. We always introduce ourselves to the theater because we were running the group, and I have the tickets. I'm going in, and I was just a mess the whole night. And he's still with us, but he's in hospice. But it was my life on stage for a good while of it from the other side of things. And I think I was just so emotional, but I was looking at the whole audience and everybody's like that. And that's got to be a lot on the whole cast's shoulders. You guys are living in this very emotionally charged theater.
Yeah.
And do you ever get a chance? Because I know as a good performer and as a good person, you are very attached to these characters. You are that character. You embody that. Do you have any way to like, is there like a cast decompression? Like, I know I've talked to some productions that actually have like a therapist on staff that will like sit and talk to like pull everybody kind of back into that world. Or are you or somebody in the cast, do they want to live in that until the tour is over? Because you kind of have to still be in it every night.
It's a good question. So I guess the first thing I'll say is, and Bo will back this up if you talk to Bo, I weep like a baby during rehearsal.
No.
I let it happen. I weep like a babe. I try to get myself to feel all the things I'm supposed to feel so that I can get a little bit more technical about the job when we're getting into performance 75, 100, 150.
Yeah.
It is hard to sing B flats when you're crying.
It's hard.
Yes.
And you owe the audience the best B flat you can muster.
Mm-hmm.
And so I try to let it all out in rehearsals, in previews, and then if anything does get through in the show, I'm still solid enough to get through it without sacrificing anything. And if I do get overwhelmed with emotion in the show, it's a treat. It's a reward. It's it's catharsis for me. I'm not there to feel anything.
Right.
I'm there to make them feel something, you know? So trying to maintain that sort of professional objectivity about it, I find to be helpful. And what's delicious about it is if I fail, I get to feel, you know, I get to join the
It's
audience,
hard,
you know,
because
and
you
it feels
have
like
to
it feels like I've earned it, you know. Yeah.
Right, because you have to separate yourself from it to do the job, but you have to be there to do the job. So it's hard. It's like compartmentalizing in its finest way.
That's a huge part of the career, I find, is compartmentalization, and you can go too far with it, and it's a balance for sure. But you know, it's an intense job. You know, 6 days a week you are doing this, and you have to have something else going on or a couple other things going on to get you back to yourself. You know,
well, and you've had fun roles in the past. I think would you say this is the most like emotionally driven role that you've been part? You've had some emotional roles, but to me, I think this is probably the most.
This is the most mainstream sort of emotionality that we've. I hate that word emotionality, but here we go.
That's fine.
Yeah. Arthur and Camelot.
Ooh.
That's an intense one too.
Crushes me. It is the role of my heart, I really think.
Yeah.
I've done it 3 times. I've done it once when I was 25, once when I was about 30, and I did it this summer when I was 36 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And it has every single time been the most physically and vocally challenging role I've ever played.
Sure.
Not because of the singing, but because the speeches and the yelling and the intensity and
you have vocal
desperation.
burnout essentially at the end.
Oh my God! And falling out of that tree and doing those sword fights, and you know, it's just and you're never off stage, dude. It is awesome. But at the end, spoilers if you don't know the story of Arthur, but
shame on you if they don't. Yeah.
Shame on them, you know. Yeah,
right.
This extraordinary dream of democratic decision making gets shattered. He has dedicated his life. He has sacrificed his one chance at love to make this dream a reality, and it slips away from him. And it's so good, and it's this other sort of loss. It's not romantic loss, you know. It's this loss of innocence. Doesn't even cover it. It's this loss of hope. You know, that is so devastating to play every night. And all 3 times I've done it, I've had such extraordinary scene partners playing Lancelot and Guinevere. And this last time
you need a good Lancelot too.
You need it. And these guys I had this summer. I mean, we made magic, baby. It was every night was just, and the same time before it, you know. So that is specifically the end of that, and the way that we used to do, and the way that we did. What do the simple folk do? If you do that song correctly, what I think is correctly,
right? Yeah.
It is the saddest, most devastating look at married life in the theater canon.
Yeah.
It is 2 people trying so hard to reconnect, to find the joy, and ultimately realizing we gave it up.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone. We have this duty now, and we can love that, and we can love each other, but that it's dead and gone.
Sure.
And you know, that is tough.
I think that might be part of why I'm not a performer. Like, I have no problem, you know, getting in front of a crowd. I don't think I could emotionally handle it. I don't. Like, it takes such a strong individual like yourself that you have done some extraordinary things, and you're just, I mean, I don't want to say you're just getting started, but like, you're still young. You have a whole career in front of you too. You know what I mean?
I don't know, not that young, you know.
Ken, you're not aged out. If you're able to play Jacob Jacobs, you're fine. Like, you're good. Like, but you know, you do such extraordinary things. When you were little,
guys.
Did you want to be an actor? Like, what was your, like, when you wanted to grow up, what was your thing? No.
I wanted to be an astronaut.
Well, then we'll find you on an astronaut role. I mean,
we better.
How did you make that transition?
Look, I always sang. You know, I grew up in Miami. Wasn't a private school sort of situation. So
I'm
public
still a
schools
Dolphins fan. Shame.
Hey, look, we all have our crosses to bear.
I was gonna say, you usually like pick them and then you're stuck with them. You know,
you're talking about the team that beat Josh Allen last night? Is that who you're talking about? Yeah, that's right.
That's fair. Shut up.
But I always sang. I when I was in elementary school, we had a music teacher who was like, we had like a little choir in elementary school, and we had auditions during music class, and he would play like 3 notes, 4 notes, and be like, try to repeat these, and the kids usually couldn't do it. And he got to me, and he kept playing notes. I kept repeating them back to him, and didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know from singing, didn't know from music, didn't know nothing. He was like, "You're in, kid."
Oh, okay.
And
This
that was
one.
the first.
I picked this one.
That was the first inkling of like, oh, maybe something. Maybe I'm good at this, And I
Yeah.
continued to sing. I continued to develop and practice, and I sang in choirs, and I ended up getting into a magnet middle school, which is an important
Hard.
thing. It can
Yeah.
really help if you're in the public school system in Dade County.
In Miami, though? Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I ended up getting into a magnet high school. Miami's mega magnet, Coral Reef Senior High. Go Cougars.
Oh my God. Okay. I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey now, yeah. And theater wasn't on my radar until like late my junior year. And I had a voice teacher, a couple voice teachers. One was Tracy Brighty, one was Mary Scheibe, who were like, listen, bud, this could be a really good niche for you if you start, doing this theater thing. So I
Yeah.
quit the football team senior year, and we did a production of The Mikado, which
Oh my God.
nobody does that anymore.
That was a choice to go from football player to actor and then to do that show. Wow.
Right.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, the choir department put it on, and it's technically an operetta, so
Yeah.
under that
Still a
guise,
show. Yeah.
yeah. I played
Yeah.
Coco, and as soon as the audience started really laughing at something I did, I think I was cooked, man. I think that
Addicted.
was that's it. Forget
Yeah.
it. Forget it. I'm in. Yeah.
Yeah.
You keep finding yourself in these like serious roles now. So do you feel like you would prefer like dream role for you? Like, do you want to do something more comedic, more
Henry Higgins.
Okay.
That's the dream role for me. Yeah. I love Shaw. I love Shaw. I want to do Major Barbara. I want to do Heartbreak House. I want to do all this stuff, but and I'm a learner and low freak. Obviously, with Camelot, I love the Sprickstimmer stuff and the Patter
I mean,
song.
we're gonna just petition to have that happen after this tour. We're gonna
Hell
do
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You heard it here first, everybody.
Now I have to ask. Did you audition or do any affiliation with anything for The Outsiders? Because you are on a 2 out of 3 Ryan Vasquez track right now.
That's fair.
All right, look. In the year of our Lord 2018, I was in a workshop of The Outsiders. Right after the last Camelot I did, I came right back and I played Daryl. Yeah.
Which then went to Ryan Vasquez.
Well, there you go. Yeah, and at the time, Liesl Tommy was the director. She's awesome. I wish I could work with her again.
The 1 degree of separation between Ken and Ryan.
So jeez.
Gosh, it's getting shorter and smaller every day. I'm doing something that this dude has done.
Right, I love it.
I've never actually met the guy.
That's so
We're
funny.
gonna make it happen. We're gonna figure out a way. I mean, we only
Excellent,
have 6 million followers plus on top of the Broadway Podcast Network. Go find Ryan Vasquez.
Hey, give him my best. Whoever sees him knows him. Shoot,
Yeah.
We'll make it happen.
Happy to pick up the slack that he leaves behind. But Outsiders is awesome, and
Yeah.
obviously it's changed a lot since the
Yeah.
lab we did in 2018, and I was pushing the age range even back then.
Funny
But
enough, though, you're in a show that also has a cool water effect.
Right.
yeah, it do be raining on that guy, don't it?
It do be.
yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, boy, people just go bananas for that scene, man.
Bananas. They
Yeah.
eat it up.
Yeah.
Eat it up.
If we didn't have the rain scene on tour, they'd riot in the streets.
For
Oh, yeah.
sure.
And I'm sure there's times where the rain
They
scene might
throw
not
the tissues at
work.
you.
Oh, that wouldn't hurt, though. It'd just get, boogers everywhere. But if there's like a technical, poo and knock on wood that it never happened. Oh, I got the
One
finger
time.
again. Oh, no.
One time, this past Tuesday in Saint Louis. Yeah.
Did they riot?
No, they were great. I mean, but it's still, we're still doing this scene, But
Just take some water guns and have some.
that was our joke. We were gonna have Melissa, our stagehand, or I'm sorry, our stage manager, with like a super soaker, just
It's like
Yes!
come out with a bucket.
Or like
Put
a
it out there.
hose. Yeah.
yeah. Oh no, it's fine. The hard part was me and Lise trying not to laugh.
Right.
Just
Oh no,
Like-
that's that's what
this
you go
is
for.
so fun in the water.
Yeah, and I'm like doing it. I'm like
kicking,
I'm like splashing her and stuff, and like it's like suspend your disbelief a little harder, please.
Yeah, exactly.
I know we're running over time. Sorry to keep you so long. Amber and I have our very well-known questions.
Oh boy,
Amber, strap yourself in, my friend.
Before our questions, I just want to like shout out Ken's stuff. I was creeping your website the other day. I noticed you do some cool stuff. You do some coaching. You do some public speaking, some things like that. So if you want to get more Ken in your life, check out his website.
I'm putting it up right up on your banners.
Thank you for the shout out there. Yeah, I boy, that when the pandemic hit, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I am a public speaking coach. Yeah, I do training. Like, whatever can maybe pay the bills. But I ended up really liking it. I had a lot of fun coaching. So.
Yeah, so
it's like nice to see like your little minions go off and do good things.
Oh, sure, yeah. My first client, who was really a friend of mine, Carly Cavilia, I did a coaching for her on her audition for the Shuck tour.
Nice.
A little kind of insider trading there, but she booked it. By God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now she's off. She's understudying Maisie. Yeah, she's a stud, man. She's so good, and just love. Shout out Carly. Go get it.
I was just saying, is there anybody in the theater industry that you don't like? No, I'm just kidding.
Yep. We don't have to go there. But
That's not my hard-hitting question. I'm also going to put your Instagram up on our banner. So we've got your website.
Hey, thanks, you guys.
With you. So KenWulf Clark.com. And then you can find him on Instagram at SCHMARK19.
An unfortunate college nickname that has clung.
Nothing wrong with that. It's totally fine. I have some unfortunate nicknames that have still clung, so I get it.
Yeah. All right. So on to the tough questions.
All right, Amber.
Mine we kind of already touched on a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
It goes along with the theme of most of the conversation. But my question is, if your younger self could meet you today, what do you think about what's going on in your life would surprise them the most?
Living in New York City, doing theater as a career. I mean, it all would have been, depending on how young you go. I think you would be surprised that I don't hunt or fish anymore as much as I used to. I grew up in the Everglades, kind of. I drove airboats and gigged frogs and shot ducks and ran dogs. It was a whole other life.
That's the South Florida life, though. I will say.
Yeah, I was a Florida boy for sure. Dirty feet and burned skin, and I loved it. But I am grateful for the path that has been laid before me and that I've continued to follow. But I think there'd be some shock if 11-year-old KC was my name back then, saw what my life looked like today.
We love it though.
Wow, love it. All right, next up.
All right, I'm not going to make you cry, I promise. And this can be anything. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be theater related. It could be literally anything. Has there ever been a question that you've wanted to be asked but have not had the opportunity to answer? And what is the answer?
Oh man.
You're welcome.
What a good question. I wish I had known this coming in. I would have come up with something cool.
That's why we don't tell you anything.
The dream role thing is always nice to say because I feel like every time I answer that question, I get one step closer to playing Henry Higgins.
We're gonna make it happen. But yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh man, thanks you guys. I appreciate it.
Anytime I see like Cask and like Ken.
Yes, we'll blow you up.
Please, yeah. I mean, I adore that role. No, I really, I'm just happy anybody's interested in anything that I have to say. That's just the fact that you're asking me this stuff and people are listening. That's cool enough for me, man.
I'm going to tell you when we get off air, I'm going to tell you how many people have been listening. I think you'll be a little bit surprised.
Not diggity. All right. Yeah. No, what question would I like to be asked? Yeah. What was it like watching the Dolphins win a Super Bowl? I would like to be asked that. That'd be nice one day if someone had that question for me.
Okay. Well, since you can't really answer that one,
I think I'll be cold in the ground first, but it's nice to dream.
Oh no, I'm not making that one happen. Sorry.
That's all right.
So, I mean, do you have like a favorite snack or like a weird tradition that no one really knows about?
Oh, don't overthink it. Can't go wrong with a Snickers bar.
Yes, Snickers ice cream bar. That is my kryptonite.
Last night.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Love them.
Yep. Well, we have taken up so much of your time. Thank you.
Please, my pleasure.
You're always more than welcome to come and hang out with us. It just
anytime you want.
To hang out with people who are good people, and you were very good people. So
well, back at you guys. This was a joy. Thanks. Thank you for having me.
Pshaw. But we're going to kill off the live stream, which drove me nuts, and then we're gonna come back and we'll harass you for a little bit. Guys, please make sure you follow Ken. He is doing some extraordinary things. Follow the notebooks. The tour socials are just insane and they're fun. And,
Catherine's killing it, man.
And you can see Ken with Kyle and Bo doing all sorts of weird shit on there, and it's great. And it's fun. And then you can also hear Ken sing but most importantly, go support local theater, go support the show itself. If you want to go check out all the cool things that Ken does, if you're looking for a coach, go check out KenWulfClark.com, KenWulf Clark, CLARK.com, or go harass him on Instagram, where we do over at SCHMARK19. Thank you so much. We really enjoyed having you.
My pleasure.
We'll see you backstage. For everybody else, have a wonderful night. Don't forget, when Broadway's dark on Mondays, we keep the ghost light burning. See you guys next week with the Final Strike Collaborative. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Ciao, Frau.